So I've been trying to get my Logitech to run on the NVIDIA Jetpack 6. You type ls USB, it is there, but however when you do def inputs, you don't really see one. I've got it to do it here, but when you go through all of these solutions, it doesn't really help much there. The thing you need to do is unplug your USB and then plug it back in, and you see one of them, one of these events turns out to be the actual joystick. And a good way to test it is, let's say you can do so maybe test F input joypad, right? So when I move my controller, you start seeing stuff here. You start seeing stuff here. Okay. And that's how you make sure that that is the input. So I'm going to stop it, clear it here, and again, you're not going to see it as the G, I think it's GS0. That's just not the case for Jetpack here, and then you're trying to spiral looking for solutions for that, and none of these really help. Okay, so I'll put my solution in the Jetson hack, put it in the issue page. Some of these still work for the older Jetpack, but again for Jetpack 6 you really don't want to rebuild your kernels. It just doesn't make sense. It takes a lot of time. I've gone down the rabbit hole and didn't end up working. This is a much shorter solution. So I put my solution here. Let me zoom it in. So basically you also want to install the XPad as your library, and this will help connect your USB. And then, like I said, you can use the EV test to test the input, verify that your controller is working. After that, you can do something from the F710 that uses the UDEV rule, so then you can have the same name as mine instead of the event 1, event 2, event numbers. So you just go through the stock, you set up your one thing you need to change is this is not going to be, as I said, not going to be JS0. So what you need to do is put event, one of the event number that matches your joystick, and then you also need to verify, I think this is still the same, you need to verify that your ID vendor and ID product is correct for your Jetpack F10. The way you find that is you can run this thing called the attribute, the UDEV admin. So let's just do name equals input. So let's say it was event 1, right? Before it was event 1 for me, but now since I already fixed it, just click that. And then you want to scroll back up a little bit, right about here. Nope, not that one. Nope. So right here, where it says input, and you keep going, you should see it right here. Yep. So it's still the same for the F710 Logitech for the ID. So you can safely assume that's still the same, and then you need to reboot your Jetson. And after that, when you reboot it, set up your UDEV rule, your controller should work nicely now. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin up the launch pad, and also going to resources. Let's do topic, echo, joy, so you can see my commands. Right. Okay, so nice and commands, and so make sure you're in X input mode here, and then this slide should be off, and then you want to hit your deadman switch over here, just slowly move it. You can see some button controls like that. Okay. And there you have it. That's how you solve the Logitech controller on Jetpack 6.